everybody, we are back at NAMM 2024. I am with Rob Math and we are on the Positive Grid stand. Now 2023 was an epic year for Andertons and Positive Grid. We must have sold 10,000 of the little Spark Go things, and the whole Spark thing has been huge. And for NAMM 24, there is a new and bigger than ever Spark product. So Rob, tell us a little bit about what's new.
Well, we've added the Spark Live, which is now it's 150 watts, so it's nice and loud.
Yep.
Pushes a lot of air. It's, you can hold up with a band, but actually it incorporates all the great Spark features with like a built-in PA. So if you wanted to actually, sing through the Spark Live, you can get all your killer overdriven guitar tones, but you could also get a crystal clear vocal sound as well. You can plug a bass acoustic guitar in there. There's up to 4 different channels that you can run.
Little sort of mini PA, and is it it's just using the same Spark app that the other products use? So you've got all the guitar amps and pedals and everything from the regular
Exactly.
Spark.
Yeah, the app has been further developed to incorporate the features of the Spark Live. So
I have one here. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? I like the stand on the back, so it can work as like a wedge monitor, or you can have it like we have the one over there on a speaker stand. Is this like a recharge battery pack as well?
So the battery's going to be separate, but it'll give you up to 8 hours of battery life, and you can order that. So you can see on the back we have like a master EQ section.
Yep.
You've got separate, you can go left and right out, so you can take the output of this and run it into another system. But this is a completely separate input here, so if you wanted to run, a microphone or bass, acoustic guitar right in here, and then here you can run additional audio into the left and right
so
input.
That second channel, can you just assign a different patch from the Spark app onto the second channel?
So in the
like
app,
2 Sparks.
we've got 2 channels. We have 2 instruments. If you want to take a look right over here in the app, this is the instrument 1 set up for guitar, but if I switch it here, right now I've got my microphone set up, and you've got different mic pre's, whatever, effects that are great for, but there's also bass presets as well. It just depends what you want to run into it.
And tell me about the wireless thing that you're using as well.
Okay,
that's
so
new.
So these are like brand new. We just decided to actually bring them out to the show. This is like, hey, they're coming out. It's the new Spark Link, and they're seamless integration, very easy plug and play.
So is there there's no like app running with this? That's
No,
just
basically,
straightforward.
you just turn them on and they pair to each other via Bluetooth, and you could go up to about 70 feet. I was actually walking around the convention center, so I was at the concession stand, and I was still playing, all the way down the hall. But it's really
That's
cool.
great.
And there's no setup. So I think a lot of people think with wireless, oh, how am I going to know what channel to set it to? And there's 8 channels. We got to go. I'm on 2 and you're on 6. No, they just pair up to each other, and you're ready to go.
Like if you're using multiple ones, you just got different colors, have you, to show who's on what channel?
We're just trying to keep track of them, because we're here at the show, and there's thousands of people running back and forth. So sometimes a transmitter might get mixed up over there, and the receiver's over here. So we're keeping them together.
Let me show the speakers inside.
Oh, that's cool.
There's some serious speakers in here now. I think when you the little Spark Go one's like the size of a postage stamp kind of speaker, isn't it?
Yeah.
But this looks almost like one of those old Bose 802s or something like that. You said some decent sound coming out of this.
They've spent a lot of time on the technology. Very cool thing to mention with this is that when you have it here in this vertical mode, the amp is in mono, and if you turn it horizontally, that's going to run. That's in stereo.
Oh, what
so
a great
it's got a sensor that's called the G sensor, which knows whether it's
like
horizontal
your phone
or
knows
vertical.
which way you're holding it.
Super cool. So.
And I know that there have been some third-party wireless foot controllers that you can use with Spark, but now there is an official one.
Right.
So that's a completely wireless Spark controller.
Yeah.
And this will work with any of the Spark amps, right?
Works with any of the Spark amps. It gives you 2 different modes. It's also specifically designed now to work with the new Spark Live. But you can go through your presets. You can go through there's preset mode and then a stomp box mode, so you can turn on and off your effects. But what's very cool is you can also use it wired with the Spark Live if you want as well. So just in case, for that extra added security, If you're,
great.
you know, if you don't want to go wireless and you don't want to use the Bluetooth
No.
setting, you can do that with the Spark Live. So,
And apologies if I missed this when you said it earlier, but if I had two of these, does one behave as the master and the other just slaves off of the master? If I wanted like a stereo, like a pair, if you like, for a live gig.
See, I knew there was going to be a trick question somewhere in there, right? Yeah. No, what we were mentioning is that there's a left and right output in the back there, so
Right.
you could run the output into a bigger system.
No, but if I had two Spark Lives, do I have to run them as almost like two separate Spark amplifiers, or can this be my master one and then just have a slave going to the other side?
Yeah, you would have, well, basically you would have one master because the app's going to connect to the 1 amp amplifier, so that's going to be your master sound. And you would take the master out into whatever you want to run it.
All right, well look,
but
you're going to play, and we have a bass player here as well,
Yeah.
so you can have a jam, but look, I'm cool, man.
I'm
you
gonna-
want to just play out and it's all good.
Okay.
All right, well, look,
Right on.
it's great to see you.
You
Take
too,
it
man.
easy.
Thanks,
Thanks,
all right.
man.
All right, so as you can see, all the sound is going to be coming out of the Spark Live. We've got the vocal mic going, we've got Lex on the bass, and we've got a cool high gain rockin' guitar tone. So let's see what this sounds like. What do you think we should do? Something like a little jam in E, maybe? Oh, I'm your ice cream man, stopping when passing by. I'm your ice cream man, stopping when passing by. Hey, all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy.